On a trip to Michigan with auto workers, President Trump promises to eliminate strict Obama era regulations on cars and trucks. He believes the move will lead to more jobs and higher wages. Correspondent Wyatt Goolsbee is at the White House. Good evening, Wyatt.
Good evening, Lauren. The president challenges what's called corporate average fuel economy, or CAFE. These are carbon emission targets designed to improve fuel efficiency. The White House says the Obama administration upped those standards so high, it's stifling the auto industry.
We're going to bring a lot of jobs back.
President Trump arriving in Michigan to meet with some of the biggest names in the car business, including General Motors, Ford, and Fiat Chrysler.
We have to fight side by side to protect our industry and to stop the jobs from leaving our country.
He tells auto executives and workers he wants more jobs and higher wages, and announced that GM is creating or retaining 900 jobs in Michigan.
And that's just the beginning, folks. In fact, I told them that's peanuts. That's peanuts.
But he says this wouldn't happen if the Obama-era fuel standards remain in place. The Environmental Protection Agency set a rule which requires cars and trucks to get 54.5 miles per gallon by 2025, a standard regulators say the industry may not meet.
We're not even in the realm of good, let alone perfect.
Salim Firth at the Heritage Foundation contends the previous administration's regulations are bad for consumers. He estimates they add $3,800 to the cost of a car. Firth agrees with the president's rollback, but says at this point it won't be enough.
I believe that Trump's people understand the cost that this is levying, so I'm not saying that Trump is doing the wrong thing. He's doing the right thing, but he's doing, the first step in a mile journey.
The White House also fires back against critics who claim President Trump doesn't care about the environment. EPA Administrator Scott Pruitt says they are pro-growth and pro-environment.
We need to work diligently to grow jobs at the local level, but be good stewards of our air and water at the same time.
Trump spoke in his address to Congress about creating a deregulation task force inside of every government agency. The president's rollback announced today affects fuel standards for the next 10 years, meaning no immediate impact, but it could lead to legal battles with environmental groups in states like California, who have already adopted high tailpipe standards. Lauren?
Wyatt, we're also learning that the White House will cut funding to some agencies, including the EPA. What are your sources saying?
Nothing is final yet, Lauren, but some reports, as well as our sources, are indicating that the EPA's budget will indeed be reduced. The White House could also cut some state grants aimed at funding protection for air and water. They could also offset that, of course, by reducing taxes in other areas. Lauren?
Wyatt Goolsbee at the White House. Thank you, Wyatt.